name is Leah Lopes, and we're here at the Township of Union Black History Month Art Gallery, and today we're going to go around and interview some of the artists. So I'm here with Y2 and 13, and we're going to talk a little bit about some of the art we have here. So what's some big inspiration for your pieces?
Some inspiration for my pieces would be Impressionism, Surrealism, my girlfriend over here, Taylor. That's about it.
And for you?
For me, it's just life as a black woman growing up in America, the struggles, the beauties that we experience, something that pretty much any black person living in America, I feel, can relate to. Yeah.
Yeah, how long has art been an outlet for you in your life?
Honestly, from the time that I was in grade school, it was something that my grandparents were always pushing out of me. My mom always encouraged me to express my artistic talents in many different ways. I sewed, I painted, I danced, all sorts of stuff, yeah.
My favorite thing to use is acrylic and sand. I think that it shows a lot of texture on the canvas prints, and it really gives it a nice feel to touch.
Hi, I'm here with
Anaisa Rodriguez.
just to talk a little bit about your piece. So tell me what your inspiration behind it was.
For me, I took inspiration from myself and how I feel about beauty and the way people perceive others. So you see a bunch of eyeballs and just strange little things coming out of a person's body. And I just wanted to see how people perceive me and how I perceive myself.
Yeah, that's really beautiful. What kind of materials did you use for that?
I used both alcoholic marker and I used paint as well.
Hi, I'm here with Talise, and just tell me a little bit about your artwork here. What's your inspiration behind your pieces?
Yes, so what I know is I've been through a lot of life, and I know that God didn't put me through it just for me. It's to help and heal others, so I'm a poet as well. So every bit of my canvases, my poetry, everything, it all has a story of helping, healing, and getting through the journey.
Yeah, I see you have a lot of interesting pieces here. What kind of materials do you use for your work?
So mainly I work with acrylics, mainly, and then you also see I have hair and different, accessories that I put on my canvases. So it's really just on how I feel within the moment.
Hi, I'm here with
Olu.
and we're just going to talk a little bit about your piece. So what was the inspiration behind it?
So growing up, I guess I've always had a passion for animals.
Yeah.
And when it came to this piece, I was actually really excited because I was able to express myself through that. This piece is actually based on a snow leopard, and snow leopards are very exotic and rare and endangered. And I just wanted to, draw this to get to spread awareness out there.
Hi, I'm here with Lynx, and we're going to talk a little bit about some of these pieces here. I love a lot of what you got going on here. So tell me, what's your biggest inspiration for your pieces?
Honestly, sometimes it's what's inspiring me at the moment.
Yeah?
So sometimes I may have a fleeting thought, and if I can turn it into something else that's creative that may speak to someone else, then I'll use it.
Yeah. So what does art mean for you, and how long has it been an outlet for you?
Art's been an outlet for me since I was maybe 6 or 7, I'll say.
Yeah.
I guess from when I could firmly hold the pencil or a brush and just
Yeah.
get anything down on paper and then just continue. I used to, I guess, call myself a copycat artist because I used to look at other things that people have drawn,
Yeah.
think they were great, and then want to draw it myself. So my favorite medium as of right now, I'd say, would be acrylic. I know a lot of artists deal with oil paints and things like that, but I like the manipulation I can use with
Yeah.
the acrylic and how fast it can dry, because sometimes, like I said, since I may have a fleeting thought, I may have a quick, I want to change that.
Yeah.
And I know I can't do that too much with
Yeah.
oil paints without messing up.
Definitely. And it creates a lot of vibrancy in your work. I'm here with Janice today just to talk a little bit about her jewelry. So tell me a little bit about your inspiration behind your pieces.
So my pieces are unique. Let's start with that. They're all handmade, and they're all handmade from Kenya. And I wanted to bring a little piece of Kenya to the United States, and I do that through my jewelry.
Yeah, no, it's a lot of beautiful stuff. What kind of materials do you use?
Mostly they use brass. I do have a little bit of aluminum, a lot of cowrie shells, because cowrie shells are regarded highly in the African culture, and I also do have bone, which is like cow bone. So
wow.
everything is sustainably sourced materials. Yes.
Wow, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. So what does jewelry mean to you?
Well, beauty for me represents culture. It's what our ancestors wore. They loved it, and it represents the modern. It's both I would say it's both culturally in the past and as well as modern. So for me to be able to have jewelry that combines both, it's very beautiful and special to me.
I'm here with Miyoshi Acevedo. Just tell me what your inspiration behind your pieces are.
So I am of mixed cultures. I am of two cultures, Japanese and black. I mean, I'm mixed with way more than that, but we're just gonna stick to the simple. And so I wanted to do mixed media as my art. So it's origami and acrylic paint. And so I mix those two features up to create my art. I really like origami. It brings me a lot of peace. It also connects with my Japanese culture. But I really love acrylic painting, which is also brings me peace, and it's also a part of like what I was brought up to do, like art and things like that. So I just put those two things together, and this is what I came up with.
And then I see with this piece, you also have some stones in there.
Yeah, you know, I went to the beach with my family, and my kids were collecting stones, and they're all over the house. And I was like, oh, these ones are pretty.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna use them.
No, they're beautiful.
And they were so upset too. They were like, are those our stones? I was like, I think y'all were doing something with them. So they weren't doing anything. I threw them in there. And yeah, so I was like, it's gonna become part of my art.
I'm really stunned by a lot of the pieces. I love the gold that you throw in there. Is there any inspiration behind that with the gold at all?
It's pretty.
That's some great inspiration. You're here with committee woman Fraser and Terrell, and just tell me a little bit about what you think about this event tonight.
This is an amazing conclusion to Black History Month. It is just a fabulous event to enjoy all of this beautiful artwork and the jewelry. So I've already gone shopping. I'm going to go get a ring, and I bought this bag from a former student, so it's exciting.
Okay, awesome. And for you, committee woman?
This is great. So this is my first time attending this event. The turnout is absolutely amazing. The art is absolutely amazing. You know, especially the kids, to see them showcasing, you know, their creativity so early. It's just really inspiring.
And for you?
So I have two former students here, so of course their work inspired me. Especially this. I love tribal prints, and she has a thrift store, an online thrift store called Soul Thrifts on Instagram. So this was my favorite, and of course I had to go buy it.
Yeah, that's awesome. I actually have to take a look at that one myself.
We extend our gratitude for your presence this evening as we honor Black history's excellence, artists' voices, and their stories across a rich tapestry of artistic disciplines.
Thank you so much for joining us. We got to experience some really great art here. We got to meet a lot of amazing artists. Thank you so much for joining us, and we hope to see you next time.